I was very anxious about what the future held. The concern was how we were actually physically going to work in someone's home and with the current government guidelines, because back at that date it was certainly not very clear about whether we should be working in people's houses or not working in people's houses. Our inquiry level at the moment is probably 3 or 4 times normal. Whether that's a mix of pent-up demand, what we've got going on at the moment, because as I said, we obviously we're quoting, we're not a hard sell company, and obviously up to the day we closed, there was quotes. I made sure that every single quote went out that needed to go out before we shut, and then we did basically close our doors. So people had a 10-week plus period to mull over those quotes. Yes, but as I said, the newer stuff is, I didn't expect the newer stuff, and I didn't expect the level of inquiries we're getting. I haven't seen any particular rush for any one product, with the exception of possibly front doors. We do seem to have a huge, over the last few weeks, we've got a huge level of inquiries for single items. The new inquiry level is just absolutely unbelievable. Said, you start hearing about people opening up again, and I just did not have a clue how we were going to operate, and it was Emplas's industry leadership that they provide me with a safe operating procedure, which I had to do a little bit of work on to suit my own or KJM's own conditions, but it was clear that there was a way of carrying on business, and it became very, very clear to me that this is going to go on for a long time, and probably even well into next year. And you could either sit on your hands, or you could actually say, do you know what, we've got to move on. We've got to carry on working. And we turn up and we do everything from the outside, like we say. We go through a COVID risk assessment on the outside of the house. We ask people to open all the doors so we don't have to touch anything. We go in with disinfectant and cloths, so any windows or anything we touch, we make sure we wipe off. We wear visors and or masks. Priced a job while in lockdown. I just said to them, if you want to send some photos, we can price it, and they sent some photos. And then she said, we want to go ahead, but I'm not keen on anyone coming into the house at the moment. Well, I actually sent them the safe operating procedure manual, sent it over to her, and she said, it looks like you've clearly given this some thought. And I have actually had quotes from other people, one of which was cheaper. They've offered none of that guidance at all, and she was actually really pleased it was sent over with a quote, because it just goes to show, well, it shows a professional approach. There are options there. We're trying to limit people come to the showroom. I've seen numerous of my sales team doing WhatsApp presentations around the showroom. It's an absolute pleasure to hear the sales team, addressing a customer by their first name, and they're wandering around and showing them bits of obscure glass and on a telephone. It's good. Emplas really did help me with that. I'm hoping that our general profile of customer, won't be too harshly affected by this crisis. That's my hope. And glass half full, glass half empty, I would rather go for half full. We will have to just basically look at what happens and when, and react to it as and when it happens. But you sink or swim, don't you? And swimming was the best way forward.